Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 24, Episode 1 of A Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game. We've got Renly Baratheon Stagknights versus Greyworm's Unsullied. It is Baratheon versus Targaryen. We're continuing our campaign that started off back a few episodes ago with the Baratheons versus Lannisters. They moved south into Dorne versus Martell under Sir Loras. Now Renly has crossed into Essos, attacking the Unsullied under Greyworm with some Dothraki veterans facing off against the champions of the Stag. We'll jump into round 1 gameplay after we finish our setup. Thanks for watching. Just setting up our Targaryen versus Baratheon. Really what we've got is Renly Stagknights versus Greyworm's Unsullied. First up, we've got our Dothraki riders. They'll be facing off against the formidable and overpowered buffed champions of the Stag in full plate. That should be interesting. We've also got our Unsullied Swordman with the Swordman Captain. Unsullied Swordman will be facing off against Renly Baratheon's Stagknights. You can see Renly here in the Highguard in green. He's got a unit of Stagknights. I guess the story here would be, we have somewhat of a campaign going on because we had Baratheon versus Lannister, then Baratheon versus Dorne in Martell. So they've worked their way south. Last season, 23, we did Loras versus Martell. Now they've crossed into Essos, and where they're facing Greyworm. Here's Greyworm's pikemen, the Unsullied pikemen, and they'll be facing off against the Highgarden pikemen, another division that's quite formidable. Okay, we'll have a quick word from our sponsor, and then we will jump into round 1 gameplay. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, we've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can check out the 6 volumes of the Cat 2 journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, also available in the hardcover omnibus edition. We've got the Dirges of the Alabaster Kings, the Saturnalis Thralmorin, and the Lost Cypria, as well as our artificial psychoanalysis of desiring machines. Pick up our Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, as well as our Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamland Saga, of volume 1 of which is soon to be adapted into the Celophaeus comic book series. Go check out our Patreon for more details on that. Thank you all for your support. Check out the bookstore link in the description. Now back to the show. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into round number 1. We will start out with our Dothraki veterans. Dothraki veterans, it says, superior Dothraki horsemanship finds its pinnacle in the Dothraki veterans. Adept with blade and bow veterans soften up their chosen prey with deadly arrows before a brutal charge, slashing and right with their razor-sharp araks. As adept as Dothraki horsemanship can be, the veterans take this skill to unimaginable heights, with man and mount moving in perfect precision in the midst of the fiercest melee. We will give them, let's see, they have a ranged weapon, Dothraki shortbow. So can they do a charge and an attack with the bow? Is that how we would do it? Is that how you would position it? So let's have them do a charge, so it's 6 plus a die roll. And because they're going to fight with a bow, I think we don't need to. So we'll have them move 5 and 6, so it's 11. So if they move 11, they get to have a bow attack, which will then be, they're able to take that bow attack here. So they like it says, they oh, the Dothraki short bow is short range only. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll save that move till next round, and what we'll do instead is we'll just have them move the 6. This way they can take advantage of the charge and the bow attack next round. So it's 6, and we'll give them an activation token. I think that's the smarter move. Okay, so that is the Dothraki veterans. They are pitted against the Champions of the Stag. Champions of the Stag, we will have them also moving just a march here. It's called a maneuver. They're just going to do a maneuver. So they'll just move the 4. They're in heavy plate, so they have quite limited. I'll try to read from each card on each turn. You guys can get a little flair of what their stories are. Okay, so that's Champions of the Stag and the Dothraki veterans. Let's go on to our Unsullied pikemen. Unsullied pikemen, under the command of both Greyworm and the Unsullied officer. So Unsullied officer Greyworm. Greyworm gives them, I do not make peace with the Queen's enemies, I kill the Queen's enemies. That is Greyworm. And here he is. Here's his mini Greyworm. So got Renly's Stagknights versus Greyworm's Unsullied. Let's go ahead and have them march 5 as well. Them. They have start. This unit performs 1 attack or maneuver action. Each time a rank in this unit is destroyed, 1 enemy they are engaged suffers 1 wound. Whoa. Every time a rank is destroyed, we do an extra round of damage with the Unsullied. So they fight to the death. Okay, so let's go ahead and also have their opponents, which will be the Highgarden pikemen. Highgarden pikemen marching with 5. Play. Let's pivot. Okay. Last up, we've got our Unsullied swordsmen. The Unsullied sword masters will also move with a 5. And an activation. Unsullied sword masters may always re-roll attack dice. Oh, they get to re-roll their attack dice. That's interesting. That's going to be a huge benefit. Given some of the bad luck we had last round. And then finally, Renly and his Stagknights. Also move forward. And we will give them an activation as well. So just a quiet opening volley. We will, looking forward to these exchanges here. I think the pikemen are going to be quite easily matched out. One thing about the Highgarden pikemen is that they are able to restore a wound. And the other thing that's interesting about the Unsullied swordsmen is as their ranks get defeated, injuries are happening to the enemy. And it'll be interesting to see the Dothraki veterans versus Champions of the Stag. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, we will see you guys in round number 2. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.